how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and today we're going to be doing a back and biceps workout using the 6x6 repetition method. And this is a continuation on from the previous workout video that I posted up, where we did the chest and triceps using the 6x6 method. And I'll have all the links to these previous videos posted in the video description below, so you can check them out. But again, today we're doing back and biceps, and this is a workout method that Vince Gironda, the Iron Guru, used to use with a lot of his training clients back in the golden age of bodybuilding, back in the good old Muscle Beach pumping iron days of bodybuilding. And the way it works is we're going to do six sets for each exercise for 6 repetitions. So 6 sets, 6 reps, but you're only going to rest 15 seconds between sets. And this is going to really fatigue the muscles. It's going to create a lot of cumulative fatigue over the course of those 6 sets, and that's what's going to be stimulating some new muscle growth, because it's a different type of training stimulation. And rather than pushing as heavy as you can, you're going to strive to keep the same weight and perform 6 sets of 6 reps with minimal rest in between those sets. So let's just jump right into it with the back and the biceps workout.
And we're going to start things off with the wide grip lat pull down. And this is a great exercise that works the lats, the rhomboids, and basically all those muscles throughout the middle of your back. Now, I like this one because it allows you to get a full stretch at the top as well as a peak contraction at the bottom. Now, with this workout, I'm actually going to be videotaping the rest periods. Now, this, like I mentioned in my previous video, this is something that I normally never do in a workout routine because it's kind of boring just watching someone sitting around and resting. However, the purpose is to show you just how short these rest periods actually are. So we literally try to keep the rest down to 15 seconds between sets. So what I normally do is count to 10 deep breaths, and this usually takes 15 seconds. And if you have a watch with a second hand or a stopwatch, something like that, you can certainly use that as well. But make sure to keep those rest times short in order to get the cumulative fatigue and the benefits of this style of training. So the first couple sets are actually going to feel pretty easy and actually kind of like moderate weight warm-up sets. But as you progress through the workout, the fatigue is going to set in, and you're really going to have to struggle and work hard to complete all 6 sets of 6 reps. And the way you're going to progress with weight in this workout is once you get to the point where you can get all 6 sets of 6 reps with 15 seconds rest, with good form by yourself, no help from a spotter or anything like that, then you can increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds for your next workout and go through the whole process again. And it's a great way to train with progressive overload, but do so in a safe manner that is very low risk of injury. And after the lat pull downs, we're going to do some chest supported rows. And this is a great rowing variation because it allows you to get a better stretch in the bottom than you would if you were just doing a regular seated cable row or a barbell row. The fact that you have that chest pad there actually creates more of a stretch throughout your back as you do the exercise. And it helps to minimize strain on the lower back as well. So if you do have a lower back injury and you're trying to take care of that, then the chest supported row is a great variation that you can do to work your lats, your rhomboids, and the middle of your back without placing a lot of excess strain on the lower back. So the same set and rep pattern, 6 sets of 6 reps, trying to keep that rest time down to 15 seconds in between each set. And once you can complete all those sets and reps with good form, then you can increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds for your next workout. Now here in the video, I'm using a hammer strength chest supported row. But if you don't have this piece of equipment available at your gym, then you can use any type of chest supported row. I mean, it doesn't have to be hammer strength. It could be a weight stack chest supported row. It could be a T-bar row with a chest pad. And if you don't have that, then you could even make up your own chest supported row by using a high bench and just doing dumbbells. So I actually have a video showing that where I have an elevated bench and literally lay face down on the bench and do a dumbbell row, which simulates a chest supported row. Now we're going to head on over to the lat pull down station again, but rather than doing a wide grip lat pull down, we're going to do a reverse grip lat pull down. And this is a great variation that works more of the lower and the outer lats, and it's really good for helping to add width to your lats. Now, I don't know if you can notice on the video or not, but I'm actually using an easy curl bar attachment for this one. So I took the easy bar attachment, the one that you would normally use for doing barbell curls, or I should say low pulley cable curls, and I attached it to the lat pull down station, and it makes a great bar for doing the underhand grip lat pull down. In addition to working more of the lower lats, the underhand grip pull down also brings the biceps into play heavily. So you'll get a good pump throughout your biceps as well, which is appropriate seeing this is a back and bicep workout. Now, as for the sets and the reps, same pattern applies. We're doing 6 sets of 6 reps, keeping the rest period down to 15 seconds between sets. And once you can complete all those sets and reps, then you can increase the weight by 5 to 10 pounds for your next workout. After training back, we're going to move on and do some work for the biceps. And our first bicep exercise is the standing barbell curl. Now, I'm using an easy curl bar, but you can use whichever bar you prefer, whether it be straight bar or easy bar. Now, typically when you do use a straight bar, you'll get more of a peak contraction in the bicep just due to the angle of your wrists. You actually have your hands more supinated, and you will get more of a peak in the biceps with a straight bar. However, the easy bar is more comfortable on the wrists and on the tendons. So it's kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and you can choose whichever one you want, or even switch them back and forth. So one workout use the easy bar, the next workout use the straight bar. It's kind of personal preference. Now with this one, again, the same set and rep pattern. We're going to keep those rest periods down to 15 seconds between sets, and just pump them out, 6 sets of 6 reps. Try to keep your form really strict, but as you get to the later sets, if you do have to use a little bit of body English, a little tiny bit of momentum to complete those 6 reps, then so be it. But don't increase the weight until you can complete all 6 sets of 6 by yourself with good form and keeping that rest period down to 15 seconds. Next on the list is the incline dumbbell curl. And this is a great exercise that stretches out the biceps in the bottom and allows for a good contraction all the way up through. Now, I like to include dumbbell exercises here because it forces both the left and the right biceps to handle an equal workload. And whenever you're doing any body part workout, it's good to include exercises that force both sides, the left and the right, to handle an equal workload. Earlier in our workout when we were training back, the exercise we did that forced each side to handle an equal workload was the chest supported row, the hammer strength chest supported row. And the reason for this is because all hammer strength machines have independent sides, meaning the left side is totally independent of the right side, and it forces your body to handle an equal workload. Now, there are several brands of equipment that offer this feature, and of course dumbbells do as well. So always look for a way to include an exercise or two with each body part workout that forces the left and the right sides of your body to handle an equal workload, and this is going to help to develop balance, proportion, and symmetry over the long term. And to finish things off, we're going to do some body weight rows. Now, body weight rows are to your back and biceps what push-ups are to your chest and triceps. It's literally an inverted push-up. And this is a great exercise that's going to work the entire back of the body. I mean, everything from your lats, your rhomboids, your traps, even your spinal erectors, glutes, and hamstrings come into play just to hold your body straight as you're doing this exercise. Now, there's a cool advantage to doing body weight exercises, and that is you get a higher level of neuromuscular activation. And the reason for this is because your body is in a more three-dimensional movement. Your entire body is moving through space rather than just moving your limbs like you do when you're doing a typical machine exercise. So I always try to include a body weight exercise with your workouts whenever possible, because you will get that benefit of this three-dimensional movement and a higher level of neuromuscular activation. And if you actually tried it out and were to do like rep out to failure with a set of body weight rows, you would have a deeper level of muscular fatigue than if you repped out to failure with something like a machine row where you're only moving your arms. So it's a great idea, again, to always look for ways to include body weight exercises with each of your muscle group workouts. Now, as for the progression here, You could add weight to this exercise, but it would be kind of awkward. I mean, if you had a weighted vest or something, you could. But what I'd recommend to do, to keep it simple, just focus on increasing the repetitions. And to quickly recap our back and biceps workout, we started off with the wide grip lat pull down. Then we did the chest supported row, followed by the reverse grip lat pull down. Then we moved on to training biceps with the standing barbell curls, and then the incline dumbbell curls, and we finished off with the bodyweight rows. So there you go, a complete 6x6 back and biceps workout. Now there's more information as well as links to other 6x6 workouts posted in the video description below, so please make sure to check that out. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback about this workout, please feel free to share that in the comment section below, and I'll chat to you down there. And if you'd like to get some awesome old school bodybuilding tips and tricks, then be sure to download a copy of the Vince Gironda program. This is a 334-page piece of bodybuilding history from one of the greatest trainers of all time, the Iron Guru, Vince Gironda. And this is the book that I'm currently reading right now, and I've literally been facing eyes into it. I mean, I just can't put it down because I've been enjoying it so much. And this isn't just another workout program, but rather it's an education into the way bodybuilding was back in the golden era, back in the pumping iron days. And it explains how the champs of yesterday trained and ate to build their classic physiques. I mean, it's pretty inspirational and fascinating information for any bodybuilding fan. It's one of those books that you can just get lost in. Once you start reading it, you won't want to put it down. It's that good. And right now, you can actually pick up a copy of this for yourself at a huge 50% discount over at www.vincegirondaprogram.com. And all you have to do is just click on the link that's right below this video clip and you'll get all the details.